Hello kids, it's me again, back with another video. Now I know it's been a little while since I've been on the channel in a video that wasn't a clip from my podcast, which you should be listening to, by the way. New episodes every other week. It's a great time. It's a fun time. But all of that aside, I put on my community tab a few weeks ago now at this point that I would make a video showing you guys my Animal Crossing island, because the last video that I had planned, I had recorded it, but I was just kind of thinking about it and I was like, I don't know exactly if that kind of video would really fit my channel tonally. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the script for that video, rework it a little bit, and put it on my Medium. And obviously I'll let you guys know when that's up. Instead, I thought, since I've been playing Animal Crossing for, I want to say maybe a month or two now, why not make a video showing you guys? And as someone who is a certified angry coconut enjoyer, I thought you guys might like it. Now I will say this, my island, as you're about to see, is not as fancy as like an angry coconut island. I'm sorry I can't be him. It's a little plain. I haven't even gotten to 10 villagers yet. Soon, but not yet. Still trying to work on getting KK Slider to the island. This is something that I only play for maybe 1 to 2 hours maximum. Not even 2 hours, maybe 1.5 hours like every day, which sounds like a lot, but compared to how long I can play something like RimWorld, so for many more than 2.5 hours, it's not that much. So not a whole lot of progress, but I like where I'm at now. So I should confess that this is like the second time I've tried to record this video, because the first time I kind of biffed it a little bit. The audio, well, what I did is I'm using OBS to record, and I left my computer mic recording so that it kind of recorded alongside the game audio. Actually, none of this matters. I don't know why I'm telling you. The audio was messed up. That's all I have to say. Now, however, I'm pretty sure it's fine. I am playing this for legal reasons on a totally real Nintendo Switch. So yeah, don't have to explain myself any more than that. Without much more dilly-dallying, let's get into it, shall we? My lips are so chapped and my lip balm is nowhere to be found. That's so unfortunate. As you can see, I have Goose on my island. I think he was one of the original 2 villagers that you get when you first start. Him and Pashmina, who I also have. So I've already played a little bit this morning. I haven't talked to all of my villagers though, so we're gonna go around and say hello to all of them. But I just wanted to show you all the general kind of setup of my island, as well as my house. Because when I tried to record this the first time around, I had like the starter size house, but I recently just upgraded. So I want to catch this butterfly. I recently just upgraded. And also, when I first tried to record this, I had that was terrible. I had the starter Nook's Cranny, and now I have the upgraded Nook's Cranny, which is so exciting. A lot has changed since I first tried to record this for the first time. Yeah, I have my Able sisters right here. They have a little car. I love this little car item. There's like a truck for sale, like a box truck for sale in the little ATM machine. I don't know why I can't remember the name of it. In here. Let's say hi to Goose. I'm not gonna lie, Goose, I have not been liking the sunny weather we've been having. Not sure how it is for other people in the United States, but it's hot. It's just so hot. I don't want to talk about the heat. So I have Bob as well. Now Bob I found visiting one of the first mystery islands, and I was so excited when I found him, and I invited him to my island, but I didn't know if it was gonna work because I didn't have a plot set aside for him. So I was like, oh man, I'm gonna miss Bob. But anyways, here's Bob. Sky today looks clear and dry. I hope that means the sun and the moon are happy. Now, I don't know what personality type Bob is, but I'm just gonna call him a no thoughts, head empty type of villager, because that really is what he's like. And honestly, I love that for him. Here's Fauna. Oh, I just love it when they wave to each other. That's so cute. Anyways, Fauna, I think she autofilled. I honestly can't remember, but I'm 90% sure she autofilled. Honestly, between her and Pashmina, I think I would keep Pashmina. I don't need to have Fauna on my island. So I have a little flower patch back here, which has gotten kind of out of control. As you can see kind of up the hill here, there is another plot that has been autofilled. I was trying to get one of my campsite villagers to stay, but even though I had the plot, I didn't get the option to have them move in. But anyways, this is my flower patch. I have purple roses, I have pink roses. It's all very nice. But I kind of forgot who is moving in now. Biddy. I don't know who Biddy is. So I guess I'm just gonna have to find out tomorrow. I also have a little vegetable patch back here. I have potatoes and pumpkins. And I think tomorrow I should be able to harvest because I harvested yesterday. I guess I can show you guys the map just to show you all the general layout of everything. I am in the way, so I'm gonna hide myself. Obviously I have me. We have Bengal, who lives right there. Kyle, Goose, Pashmina, Coach, which I think Coach didn't autofill. I actually went on an island and I saw him, and I think that was like the last Nook Miles ticket that I had, and I was just like, you know what, whatever, come on, come join us. I have Brofina, she autofilled, Bob, Fauna, and Wirt Jr. That's who I have on the island as of right now. This is, of course, subject to change, because honestly, I like Bob a lot. I want him to stay. I like Pashmina a lot. She's cool. I want her to stay. Coach, I'm not super enthused about. I can tolerate Kyle, I think. Let's look at Nook's Cranny over here. By the way, something that I didn't know is that when your initial Nook's Cranny updates, it's just called Nook's Cranny again. There's no Nookway or Nookingtons. I mean, there might be, but I guess this is just like a deluxe Nook's Cranny. And also I have these little flowers over here that I'm very proud of. Thank you very much. And what's the hot item today? I don't even think I checked. I never usually do like the hot items, but it's a hay bed and an iron door plate. I'm not about to do that, but I already went through and like bought some stuff, but I mean, we can have a gander anyways. I already have a dish rack. Is this like a tackle box? It's a toolbox, and I bought one some time ago, and I think I gave it to Goose, because he just seems like the type of person to have a toolbox in their home. So right here was a chair that I bought, and right here was like the gaming PC that's like 53,000 bells that I did purchase, and a sink. And I didn't really want to buy the sink. I have like a general idea of what I want my house to look like. Like, I know a lot of people have like really fancy themed houses, but honestly, I just want my house to look like a house. So, and I already have the DIY recipe for like the basic sink, and I think I just like the look of that a little bit better if I were to have a bathroom or something like that. So, and plus that kind of sink looks like the kind of sink you would have in, you know, like a laundry room. It looks like a laundry room sink. Okay, Goose is out. I literally just saw him. I think Pashmina's home. She is. Let's go see what she's up to. I don't know if it's just like the shape of her head, but it kind of always looked like Pashmina's like looking down, like at the ground. Like she's just contemplative at all times. You know how most folks like coffee a particular way? Well, me, I see folks order and want to try it their way. So how about it? What kind of coffee gets your morning going? I'm definitely a cream girly. Usually like, maybe not cow's milk. I've tried a few different ways to have my coffee. Obviously with cow's milk, liquid creamer, coconut milk. I'm currently on oat milk now, if anyone's curious. Nobody cares. But I have my coffee with oat milk these days. It tastes really good. And I started buying oat milk because it's cheaper than half and half currently. It's half and half, like the half-gallon box in the stores. My battery's dying. This is so embarrassing. I had to change the battery real quick, and the camera's probably like way crooked now because I had to reorient it, and this desk tripod that I'm using honestly kind of sucks. But anyways, we just said hello to Pashmina, this is Bengal's house, and she is home, so let's say hi to her. I do kind of like the design of like Bengal's house. I feel like she used to have something right here. She used to have like a floor mirror right here. Now she doesn't. It's kind of weird. But I like how it's like, you know, soft and pink and really nice. I especially like this vacuum cleaner. I kind of want it. I kind of want a vacuum cleaner like that. She said her vacuum is a dust magnet. It's funny considering it's a vacuum. What song does she listen to? It's playing KK Soul. I also like that you can go through their drawers and like find things in there. But I don't... Oh, it's a dress that I gave her. Thanks for stopping by. Pop quiz. Okay. You're going to go to a costume party with a friend. What costume do you wear? It depends on the time of the year, I think. I mean, if it's Halloween... When was the last time I've been to a costume party? Like, aside from being a child. I don't think I've ever been to one. in my adulthood, which is interesting. But if I were at my big age to go to a costume party, I might go as probably as a pumpkin, because I feel like, you know, a black cat and a vampires, it's a lot of pressure to be hot, and I am not exactly someone who has walked through this life as a hot person, so I think I would choose the pumpkin. I bet you'll look way fab as a big time pumpkin head with a pumpkin for a head. Get it? I don't, Bangle. I really don't get it. Yeah, you don't either. So couldn't think of a good pumpkin joke. Should have kept that one in the draft. Should have kept that one upstairs. That's our Bangle. She's again, honestly don't really know the personality types of my villagers, but she's the one that wants to be like a pop star, which honestly, slay for her. This is my campsite. It's a nice little campsite. Once I get the ability to, you know, put down like paths, I'm probably gonna make this all dirt, because having it be grass kind of doesn't make sense. But I wanted it to look kind of not necessarily ramshackle or like shabby, but you know, maybe a campsite that you'd find like in a little neighborhood. You got the little grill on wheels, a bird bath for some reason, a bird house, like an actually nice like porch swing, plus like these, you know, bench seats that someone dragged out of a dumpster, and then someone's like 10-year-old pokes you in the legs folding chair, and a record player for some reason that's playing Bubblegum KK, and a trash can, because littering is bad. And then of course we have the actual campsite. Nobody's here, unfortunately. And I put this like lounge chair because I don't know, I feel like it matches. This is Wart Jr.'s house, and he is home. I actually do like Wart Jr.'s house. It has a very, you know, provincial Japanese vibe, if that makes sense. And he's just at home. I feel like stopping by my hideout. Geribbit. That's his, you know, what's interesting, I haven't actually had the chance, I don't know if it's because I'm not good enough friends with any of my villagers, but I haven't had the chance to change anyone's, like, catchphrase. Because I know that's a thing you can do, I just haven't done it. Alright, listen up, kiddo. I'm gonna learn you an important lesson. Convenience is overrated. I highly disagree, but go off, king. Like paper towels, for instance. They're made out of trees. If you spill some milk and you wipe it up with the paper towel, it's like you're cleaning up a cow with the tree. That's, okay. Wait, what were we talking about again? This is a great question, Wart Jr. Also, there's a Wart Jr. Where's Wart Sr.? You know? Like, where's your dad at? Music just plain sounds better on my tape deck. Makes it sound like some kind of audio snob, but I really don't know anything about that stuff. You know, of the audiophile culture that I am aware of, I don't think most of them would say that tapes are the superior format. They would probably say vinyls. So again, I haven't really had KK Slider to come to my island yet. Aside from having 10 villagers, which is what I've been sort of working towards, I don't know any of the other requirements, but I'm hoping that when he comes, I can request a song, and the song that I'm going to request is in my opinion, the best song in all of Animal Crossing, which is Marine Song 2001, which I believe has been in all iterations of Animal Crossing. One thing I should also say, that I said the first time I recorded this, but that's not going to see the light of day, so it doesn't matter. I've played every Animal Crossing game, I think, except for the one on the GameCube, so the original. So I played the DS version, the Wii version, the 3DS version, and I'm playing the Switch version here on a totally legit, real Nintendo Switch, might I add. And I've also played Pocket Camp, but I really don't like the whole mobile game scheme that it had going on, where you have to like wait, and then there's microtransactions and all that jazz, and so I never really put any meaningful amount of time into that, but I have played it. So this is Kyle. He's chilling by the river with an ice cream cone. God, I wish that were me. Whew, just taking a breather. All right, Kyle, you do you. Kind of regret not putting a like bridge down here. But I forgot how many bridges you're allowed to have. I think it might be 3. I can't remember. Have we talked to Brofina? Have we even seen Brofina? Like, where is she? Where is my good sis Brofina, you know? I don't know. I do know that your villagers can hang out with each other, which I think is a really fun feature. You know, a lot of features that are in this game I would have loved to have when I was a kid. Like the fact that sometimes your villagers will like randomly visit you at home. I would have loved that. Like, because before, especially in Wild World, I'll say, I think that might have been the one that I played the most, obviously, as a kid. You could, like, have set times, or your villagers could, like, approach you and, like, ask you to hang out, like, at a set time. And I remember, you know, it would always be, like, 30 minutes in advance, which, for some reason, anytime I was, like, when I was a kid, 30 minutes felt like a really long time. So I would just set my DS up and wait for them to come to my house. And sometimes they wouldn't, and I would be very confused. But anyways, afternoon, Stubble, you doing good? This is Coach. He's also a jock villager, much like Goose, which honestly, I think one jock villager is enough for me to tolerate. And I don't think I want two. And I like Goose better than I like Coach, so Coach might be on his way out. Sorry to him, but you know. I think another villager that I might, what on earth was that? Oh, that's a that's a butterfly shadow. I'm like, what kind of fish is that? My goodness. I think my dream villagers to have would be Whitney, because I'm basic, but not really. I think she was one of like the first villagers that I had on Animal Crossing Wild World when I was a kid, and I just liked her a lot. I used to have, oh man, I'm getting sad just thinking about this now, but there's a video on my channel from not a very long time ago. It was like 2019, that wasn't that long ago, okay? Don't tell me it was like 4 years ago. I don't care if it was 4 years ago. It feels like yesterday to me. But anyways, there's a video from some time ago on my channel where I ranked Animal Crossing, I think NPCs, and I showed off my Whitney keychain that I bought from an artist that I have now since forgotten, but I will remember and put it up on the screen once I do remember it. And also, wait right here, there we go. I have a Whitney keychain. How dope is that? I don't have that keychain anymore because story time, oh god, controller slipping. I was on a film shoot once in college, and I can't remember what year it was. I think it might have been my junior year. I'm gonna have a seat while I talk about this, because this is a sad memory for me. But oh, come on, Goose. Thought we were chilling. But anyways, I was on a film shoot, and for some reason they needed my keys as like a prop, and I had the keychain obviously on my keys. And for whatever reason during this film shoot, usually when I was on film shoots, I would be the one like recording audio. And for this particular shoot, they had my film professor, I should say, not they. I'm gonna say who it was. My film professor decided that I love how Goose is just vibing in the background while I'm recounting a very sad memory, but go off, King. Anyways, my film professor decided that we would try out our new audio tech that we had gotten, which was a wireless audio receiver and recorder. And so during this film shoot, I was sitting alone in a classroom during the entire time, just, you know, listening to the audio, hearing everyone else have a great time, actually doing the film shoot, when realistically, there really was no reason for me to be in that room alone. I've talked about it a little bit here and there, but my film professor really loved to do a favoritism, and I was just, you know, not favored during that time, so I was made to sit in a classroom by myself, which is really weird now that I think about it, but whatever. That's in the past. But anyways, they were using my keys as a prop. And for whatever reason, you know, I can't remember. I mean, I don't have my keys with me right now. They're on, like, the table over there. And I don't feel like getting up to get them. But I had a few other keychains on my keys. Because, you know, I wouldn't say I'm, like, a keychain collector or anything like that. But I had a few keychains on my keys. But for some reason, he took my Whitney keychain off my keys. And then, you know, I went back to get my keys, obviously, because I needed them, and I noticed it was missing, and I tried to, you know, can't even remember if I tried to ask him about it or not. I might have been over it at that point, but I went back into the building to see, like, hey, where's my keychain, and I just couldn't find it. So he just lost my Whitney keychain, and now I no longer have it. So RIP to her, RIP to my Whitney keychain. Gone but not forgotten, you know. But yeah, that's the story of how I lost my Whitney keychain. So anyways, as you can see, it's Sunday, so the fireworks festival is going on, but I probably won't be participating in it. Did I talk to everyone? I feel like I haven't seen Profina. I feel like there's been at least one other instance where I just straight up have not been able to find one of my villagers. And I know she's not, like, up on the hill, because I don't have any way to get up on the hill as of right now. Like, I have the ladder, but like I don't have an incline anywhere, so I really don't know where she would be. I wish there was an easy way to like locate your villagers, but at the same time, usually people's islands are like, well, I mean any island really is small enough where there's only like a finite amount of places that they could be, so, you know, trying to find them realistically shouldn't be that hard. This one right here, this is Brofina's house, but she's not home. You know what? She might be in Able Sisters, and I think about it, because sometimes they can be in here. But I remember, I seem to remember, maybe it was in New Leaf, you could, you know, find your villagers in one of the shops, and you could, like, convince them to buy something, and she's not in here, so, yeah. I'm not 100% sure, but she might be in the museum, but I'm not about to look in the museum. The museum's huge. There she is. Hello, Brofina. I also like how she's supposed to be like a flamenco dancer. Like, I don't know if anyone has Brofina on their island, but the inside of her house is, I think she's playing like KK salsa or something like that. One of the, you know, flamenco-y sounding songs. And her bed is like a big rose, and she has like a hot tub. Like, whoa. I hope you have something exciting planned for today. Well, not to dunk on myself, but I am playing Animal Crossing on a Sunday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Honestly, you know, if I were 10 or 7 or no, 10 years old playing Animal Crossing on a Sunday, some things never change, you know, so this is exciting for me. It can be quite invigorating to change your routine. I agree. Actually, I don't agree. I don't like changing up my routine all that much. I'm a very set in stone person. I think the only thing I haven't done is showed you guys my house, which I will do now. I'm gonna put up a clip of my house when I first recorded this like a week ago, and let me tell you, it's been through some changes. Like, you can really tell. First of all, I've expanded it, so I have more space, but also I've just had a lot more furniture been able to find, especially since Nook's Cranny upgraded. They've been selling a lot better furniture. So this is my house. This is my humble abode. This is where I lay my head at night in a video game. And as you can see, like I said before, you know, a lot of people like to have really, really fancy, you know, themes to their house. I just want a place that I might like to live, you know. So I have my little, this is the city theme from City Folk. Does it tell you what it's playing? Animal City, yes. Oh man, I love this little radio because I love the little city theme from City Folk so much. I haven't been playing it. I think I played it like literally one time, but I've played City Folk recently on an emulator. You know, I can say that. I don't think it's illegal. And it's honestly so nostalgic. But anyways, this is my house. This is my my little living room area. I got a fan because it's hot in the summer. I got a little hamster fella, which I think it's really interesting that this is an item that exists because there are hamster villagers. So if there are hamster villagers, then like, what is this? Like, what is this creature that's in here? You know, much to think about. And I have some plants, of course, because I love plants. I don't have, I say I love plants, but I have literally no plants in my house or even outside. So I love the idea of plants. Let me say that. And then I have, let's see, a little incense thing here, a TV that's blue for some reason. I have a record player that's not playing anything. I have this sink, which is a DIY recipe, which, by the way, I got the recipe for this, what do you call it? We're just gonna have a look. The ironwood sink, I remembered. Okay, so I had the DIY recipe for the ironwood sink before I had the DIY recipe for the dresser that is required to make the sink, which I think is really interesting. You can get recipes for things that require recipes that you don't have, which is, it's a little annoying, I'm not gonna lie, but I do like this. This is like my little kitchen area. I have these pots and pans on my wall that I got a long time ago and only just recently put up here because, you know, I was planning out my little kitchen area. I got this messy table, I think it's called, out of the recycle bin, which is really nice that I did. Normally I would not keep such a messy, I literally was gonna say I don't keep such a messy space in my house, but if you guys could see my desk, you would be embarrassed on my behalf. So I also have some what do you call this? It's fried rice. That's what it is. It's fried rice that I found in Nook's Cranny one day. And also this pink fax machine, which is so fierce. honestly, you know, I kind of wish we still lived in the era of, you know, house phones and fax machines, because like I would love to have like a really cute like pink rotary phone, and I could get like phone calls from my friends, and I could like twirl the twirl the cord around my finger like I'm a 50s housewife or something. I like the vibes, what can I say? But I do not have a house phone, because literally why would I have a house phone? And also nobody's calling me anyway, so it kind of doesn't matter. Here's the $50,000 gaming setup that I bought today. $50,000, 53,000 bells, okay? And also this chair that was for sale as well, which I thought was really nice that both these things were for sale together, because, I mean, they go together, kind of. The colors don't. You know, okay, so this is the second time my battery has just died. We're just gonna continue the rest of this without a camera, and either way, like, I'm almost done. So, like, it's fine. It's fine. Back to my house. I mean, this is my bedroom area. This is, like, the basic bed recipe, and I made it to be dark wood so to match my walls and my floors. And then I have a little cork board here, because, I mean, I don't anymore, but let me see. When I was in college, I had a cork board it wasn't even a cork board, really. It was like it was cork pads that you can buy. You can buy, like, squares of cork pads and put them up. And, yeah, that's mostly it. This is my dresser. This is the ironwood dresser that I finally got the recipe to. I didn't even talk about my fit. This is the fit. Peep the fit. I mean, this is basically what I wear on a daily basis anyway. Some jeans, a band shirt, not a hat. I'm not a hat girly. And some very practical sneakers. So, you know, it's very, very representative of me. And also this backpack that I thought was really cute. I love that you can have backpacks in this game. I don't love that you can't put anything in them. And then here's an ironing board, because it's a really nice ironing board. What can I say? I sure do love ironing. Wow, look at that. Well, my camera's dead, and I think I've showed everything that needs to be shown. I'm trying to think of anything else, and I can't. I really want to change out my mailbox, because this one is low-key, like, so ugly. But anyways, that's it for this video. I don't have anything else to say. That's my Animal Crossing island. I don't really anticipate me making any more Animal Crossing videos, but who knows, a stream might be in my future. Follow me on Twitter, read my Medium articles. By the time this video comes out, maybe the new one will be out. I honestly don't know. I can't make any promises. And listen to my podcast. It's really fun. New episodes every other week. Should have an episode, let's see, it's August 20th, should have an episode this week, and then the week after that. No, not the week after that. The week after that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I miss making videos on this channel, I'm not gonna lie. You know, I'll just see you guys later. So if you don't mind me, I gotta go freaking charge my camera batteries, so I'll do that.